welcome to this video. And in this video we'll be looking at this, the Arturia Microfreak. It's a beautiful little synth unit. It makes amazing sounds, it's so much fun to play with. It's got loads of knobs and loads of little kind of like things you can do, and I'll showcase in this video hopefully a lot of the sounds and things you can do with this. Now I'm not an expert, I don't know everything that you can do, and I'm still learning. And actually I got mine second hand, so it didn't come with a manual. Having said that, I'm not entirely sure that it normally does. But what you do get is it comes in a box with a power supply, which is always nice, I think. And in the box you've got this sleeve, which kind of looks like this, which I think is supposed to serve essentially as a basic manual. It kind of shows you in here, look, kind of what everything does, what it's supposed to do. It's got some specifications here. Yeah, I got mine second hand, it was £209. Which I thought was a good bargain, a good reduction. It seems to be in good working order, and as I said earlier there, I don't think it comes with a manual, or if it did, maybe that's why mine's reduced, because mine doesn't have one. Experimental hybrid synth, that's what it's called. So I'll put this to one side. The other thing just to mention is it did come with these, so it's got like this Microfreak kind of summary. It tells you what you get in the packs. Like I say, there's a power supply, you get a registration card. And let me just open this up. You also get this little sheet here, which is kind of just telling you about the kind of inputs and the outputs, really. We'll have a look at the back of the unit in just a second. And also I got one of these little sachets, silicone gel. Dangerous, do not eat, so don't eat that, just throw it away. Okay? Don't just throw it and let a dog eat it either. Right. Before we get started on the sounds, I'll just show a quick tour of what we've got here. I've got the keys and all the knobs up there. There's nothing particularly on the sides, as you can see, on the bottom. Don't think it can be operated by battery. It's literally just a power supply. That's fine by me. I don't go travelling with these things. It might be a deal breaker for some. I personally prefer to have a power supply free of charge instead. And then on the end, let's have a little look what we've got. Headphones, main output. Well, I've not used these. Clock in and out, MIDI in and out, connect it up to your PC with a USB cable there. There's a little dinky on-off switch. I find that slightly small and a bit fiddly to switch. I'd rather have a, kind of a toggle. But anyway, it's a very minor gripe that. Works fine. There's the power supply input. Got it connected up, got the cable coming out of the main output there, power supply plugged in. I've switched it on, and you've got a little preset, a little digital window which tells you stuff in that top there. And I've kind of not actually, maybe I should put all the settings back to 0. That would probably be quite a good start, actually. Okay, let's just see. So you've got your keys, and I actually find them quite nice to use. And then you've got like this thing that can kind of bend notes, a bit like a theremin. Can go up a full octave or down. I dare say you might be able to adjust that further. At the moment can you see the digital screen there saying pitch bend? You can go down an octave or up a full octave as well. That's nice. So it basically works where you've got your main kind of volume here. This allows you to move through the different presets, and I can't remember how many there are. Let's have a quick twiddle of that. There's a lot. 100 and... God, how many are there? What? Millions. 167, I'm still going. Is it 200? Oh, and there's millions. Oh my gosh, it's still going. We're over 300 over here. Right, let's go back to the beginning. I've obviously not explored all the presets. I've not had time. There's so many. Let's go back to the beginning. There's some really useful ones early on that I found anyway. Nervous keys. Just a basic sort of synth, which is quite nice. Obviously you've got these things like attack and decay, so have it sort of attack slowly. You can shift the octave simply and quickly here, up or down to go up. So let's go down an octave. It starts to get a bit ropey when you go too low, I think. Down 3 octaves. It's a bit muddy and meaningless down there. So there's that. And obviously when you've got a sound enabled, so let's just go back to 0 octaves. You can change these oscillator settings with these orange knobs. We really love these.
Frequency.
Got a speech thing.
Frequency.
I think it's saying frequency. The shape of the sound.
Frequency.
And it kind of, as you twiddle these, you can see these little kind of like, what do they call, little vials? They kind of go up and down.
Machine.
It's probably not the best thing to explain. Let's go with chords instead. That sounds pretty horrid, doesn't it? So yeah, you can fill up these bottles slowly. You can see that one middle one's going up as I turn and turn and turn. Sustain, that's obviously the note lingers. I'm just showing you kind of what I've worked out through fiddling really. Here you've got some buttons, so these generally I think control the arpeggio, but if you hit this one it holds the note, so it carries on. Which you might not want. I've not found that useful yet. Obviously, maybe with some certain kind of, sort of dark synth sound, you might want that happening. I don't know. I prefer to just control it myself. So, but anyway, we're on nervous keys. Let's have a listen to some other things. There was Punisher. It's a bit aggressive, isn't it? What else can show? Oh yeah, so let's go back to nervous keys a second. Let's fiddle with some of these. A bit of a resonance. Yeah, what I was going to say is the arpeggio here. If you hit that, and then you hold down a chord, thing, and you can change the number of steps with this. You can hear that's more than before. And you can also influence the order in which the arpeggio goes. So if you want it like random, you can hit that one, and it just kind of hits random notes within the chord. Personally, I don't like the randomness so much. I prefer it to go kind of up, or yeah, up's quite nice. What I like on the box is it says, "Mom, the synth's behaving weird again," or something, which is obviously a good thing. Right, I've not really messed much with this matrix up here, to be honest. I'll be honest with you there. But obviously, there's stuff you can do there. And also, I've not messed with saving things. I've literally just used it to sort of record synth tracks in an analog way. But let's have a listen to some of the other sounds available. What have we got? Some of them, when you select them, it automatically has the arpeggio selected. Literally, you can just play with this for hours, which is what I tend to do, to be honest. Time passes, days pass. I'm going to keep going with that. to mention is you've got some things written in blue and you can affect them by holding down the shift. That's how you get to those. Changing the swing setting on there for what that's worth. Another thing I've not done yet is obviously mess with the, I'll just put that octave back, mess with the shape of the sound, so you can change that. Take the arpeggio off for a second. Whoops. That's that shape, let's change it. So yeah, I think that's most of the stuff. Oh, paraphonic, sorry, means basically more than one note, I believe. Let's switch that off. It'll just take that one note, which is the root note of what I'm playing. So if I have that on, I can have multiple ones. I don't know what the difference between paraphonic and polyphonic is. Maybe someone could enlighten me in the comments. So yeah. I've not messed about with these types either. And you may have noticed as I'm fiddling with these switches and knobs and whatnot, you've got various stuff going on this digital display, which is really nice. You can see a visual depiction of the sound. Bon tempio. So yeah, you fiddle basically to your heart's content. So I'm playing that is a beautiful sound. It builds. Yeah, there's a way of basically changing the, if I can find the chords, which I can't, where are they? Where have they gone? So, sorry, to find the keys, the chords, you go to a preset and then you change the type. So here, I'm nervous keys. If I change it to chords, you can hear there we've got what sounds to me like a major chord. And I can go into, I think it's the wave. I'm in the chord setting. And I'm changing this wave. And you'll notice at the bottom under type. So it's gone, that's a minor. Minor 7, minor 9th, all kinds of major there. Back to the major, which is what it started on. D minor. Pretty horrible when you play a chord with the chord setting on. Ow! Anyway, yeah, that's the chord, just wanting to demonstrate that. So yes, I think I'll play out this video with the song in the background. You may hear it playing now, if I've edited it correctly, which I basically created just yesterday using some of the sounds in this little device, which I really love. I think it was about £300. Normally I got mine for about 209 second hand, as I mentioned. And I think it's worth every penny. It's a really cool machine, just adding a little bit of pizzazz to your tracks. So I hope you watched this video and found it useful if you were thinking of buying it and wanted to have a listen to some of those sounds.